Gimboth has something. Okay. I'm not gonna. He doesn't know what he has. So
Yes, I have fur.
yes.
I thought we all knew I had fur.
All right. For some reason, the bodies are still here. The bad guys. No idea why, but I think I can delete those out. So let's get rid of those. All right. What are you going to do, my friends?
I think
What?
we're going to heal up, I believe, right?
Is your
as soon as Mike
name?
gets back.
Why heal up? It's
I
not
don't know.
challenging when you don't.
Yeah, challenging. That's the word for it.
Hey,
And
you're
I-
a DM. Don't act dumb.
So I think I remember him doing a couple people, but not everybody. And we did not take a long rest. Is that correct?
I normally put a note in there that you did. So no, I do not think you've taken a long rest yet recently. The good news is you don't have to worry about rain when you're in a dungeon.
Yeah, so I'm going to come out of the little cage here. Close the door.
Sorry, what's that, Jeff?
Could you check for me how long I'm supposed to be clumsy for?
Do you remember why you're clumsy?
It was one of the monsters in here that
Ah,
hit me with something. I don't remember exactly what it hit me with.
All right, let's see.
I want to say it was 24 hours, but I want to say lots of things, and that doesn't make them right.
I like the way you think. Let's see.
I know, just say it. You like the way I work it. No diggity.
Shred Flash just does enfeebled one, so that's not it. Let's see.
Was it? Let me check. Maybe it is enfeebled. Let's see.
Yeah,
No, it is enfeebled. Sorry.
You are enfeebled one as long as you're bleeding from the bleed. So if you're
Okay,
not bleeding, which I assume you're not, then you can remove the enfeebled.
Okay.
Though if you want to leave the enfeebled on, it'll make the game more challenging, and I'll be prouder of you as you overcome these challenges. So
Let's think about that now.
stop it, DM boy. You know it's more fun when the players are gimped. Come on.
No, I think I think we should keep this game at Ascension 0, not move to Ascension 20.
All right.
And Mike's AFK, so I don't know if
Oh God, Mike's AFK, little devil.
Mike's back.
good.
Sorry, I was trying to talk to you while I was still muted.
Gotcha.
Welcome back.
So did you want to do some treat wounds on the guys?
No.
Okay. Make it more challenging. Okay.
Screw all of them.
Okay, here we go then.
Starfinder. Ooh, it's a critical success.
I targeted Gimboth, but it doesn't say Gimboth anywhere in that.
I may have to turn some stuff on, but let's see.
Gimboth, take that healing.
Okay. Gimboth has applied healing.
Oh, it's Roland is the other injured one. Let's go back where I was.
Roland and Nico's only down. Nico, you're down a little bit, but not horrible, right?
I'm just 2 points down. So
Right,
I'm
right.
Fine.
I'll see it says Roland's name on there.
Well, we don't know what happened, but
it doesn't like Gimboth.
Honestly, it probably just doesn't
Roland
give
is
you
still
something to
way
complain
down.
about.
Yep, he got smacked. Or I should say
Smackety smack. Don't talk back.
No, I literally got smacked.
That's right. It wasn't just the Eidolon, right?
Right.
Well, even if it was the Eidolon, he still gets smacked.
He gets smacked, yeah.
All right, Roland, how's that?
That's good enough. Keep going.
Okay. All right, where were we going? Did we have a plan before we left last time? Look, dog, that's mine.
I know.
Y'all were gonna scream, I think.
My dog is trying to drink my scotch.
It's got good
Drinking
taste.
Scotch at a Pathfinder game? My God.
Did we ever see what was this way?
I don't think you did. Yep, you have it.
Over the other end of the hallway that connects this room.
Yep, you have not been down there. There's a few areas you haven't been to yet. You've probably covered about 70% of the level.
So, sounds like a good first place to start then.
Yep. So we've searched this entire area. Is that correct? I've detected magic, I think, a couple times, or if I haven't,
Yes,
I will.
there's yeah, you detected magic in there. There's nothing here. Let's give you the description again. 3 cells line the south wall. Their bars only a few inches apart. Each cell contained a heap of rotting flesh and shattered bone, but of course you destroyed them. And you found a copper key in the middle cell. That's why Tim went in there and became friends with the Shangri-La heap.
Yes, I did.
Well, we got a new maid service, and the first visit was very expensive, but oh my God, this place is so clean.
The first visit is always very expensive.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
my shower's white again. All
All
right.
right, where are we going?
I think you're going down south, but you guys have to start going there.
Going down.
Going down
North
yonder on
Valley.
the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me.
Everybody's here, I believe, so people should be able to move their
How did I
character.
collide with the wall? Went to there.
It takes
no
a lot of
wall.
talent, Mike, but you can do it for sure.
Have we looked through this room here yet?
Let's see.
There's lots of
I
chains and
believe
stuff.
so, because there's no
Is that
shadows.
is that where we fought Chain Lady?
Yeah, she was in and
Yes.
over here.
Okay.
And this is missing. The grate is missing.
Yeah.
There's a big hole there now. Yep.
Did we search this area?
Nope.
I don't remember that
I
part,
think
like
you
for
found
doors or anything.
Didn't you find the whip?
I
do
didn't
not
just find the
remember you
whip.
searched it.
I found the Nene.
I don't remember finding a whip.
I don't.
Let's see. I don't have a whip in my inventory, that's for sure.
Oh no, it's in a different room. You found the whip a long time ago, actually.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I remember a whip, but not a whip here.
Well, the whip would have helped you in the fight against her. Not that you really needed any
Huh.
help. But
I think we
Yep.
sold the whip, actually.
I think we did, yeah.
What's with all the tiny iron keys there, Gimbal?
There's a little thingy on my inventory now that has like a button to push.
Oh, interesting.
I went to go look for the whip and I was like, huh, I'm not sure what that is. So I looked.
Which way are we going here? Straight.
All the way to the south.
All the way south to the 2 unopened doors. Again, I collided with the wall going in a
Yeah, me
straight line.
too.
well, that's because it's a bridge.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I have to hold on.
Somebody bury me? I don't. Oh, there I am. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You see, you're going under a bridge. There you go. I have to open the bridge. It's got a special
Ah, gotcha.
macro that.
Oh, door checker.
Now, are we supposed to be on top or are we supposed to be on bottom there?
You actually went under the bridge. Remember, you see the stairs, right?
Yeah, that's what the stairs are for.
Yeah.
Going down
Okay,
under it
so
and then coming
in
back
order
up.
to get to those ones over to the left there, we've actually got to walk back up and around.
Right.
Yes. In other words, you can't really climb because it's not really a bridge. It's a passageway above you. So I don't think you can actually climb. Now it does say a steep staircase descends underneath a footbridge, which crosses this hall at 20 feet above the ground. From this side, the double door to the south is barricaded with several bars of twisted metal scrap and a sturdy wooden shelf. The footbridge's wrought iron railing prevents anyone from easily falling off. Okay, so yeah, the door. Hold on, let's see. So it sounds like the door to this room, the door to the south is barricaded with several bars.
These doors?
It says
Can
the
I
doors
use
are
my tiny iron key to open them?
You can try it.
Let's see. Interesting.
Probably have to get closer though. I don't think
Well,
trying
yes.
from there is that going to work.
So you would have to remove the debris first. It's probably going to take a little while to clear the door to the room to the
Yeah.
south.
You have a tiny iron key. I just have a regular iron key.
The door is not locked. It's just got a bunch of debris.
Okay, they're just crap in the way.
All right, let's move it out. Yep.
Then yeah, let's go ahead and clear it away.
Cast tensor floating disk and put everything on. Oh wait.
Oh, would you do that? Oh, yeah.
Just use your mage hand.
There you go.
Push
Does
everything
it look
out of
like,
the way.
Does it look like the stuff in front of the doors kind of just slopped there, or does it look like
It was
does it
trying to
look more
barricade.
intentional?
Looks like somebody was trying to keep something in. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's animal cruelty.
Well, looks like we're gonna let it out, whatever it is.
Is that what you're going to do, Mike?
Maybe. Depends on how it goes when we open the door. All right. So is all the stuff cleared away now?
Yep, you spend quite a bit of time doing it, but yes, the stuff is cleared away.
Stop, look, and listen.
Oh, you'd have to roll that.
Yep, I'm working on it. That would be a C. And that was supposed to be blind. Oh, it is blind.
The door does not appear to be locked. It does not appear to be trapped. And you hear the crashing sounds coming from the room, like the room's falling apart. I mean, there's lots of loud crashing noises coming through
I
the
will
door.
share that information and move out of the way so the fighter types can get in there.
Barbarian open the door or Gimboth open the door? Gimboth that is. Gimboth
Or
opens
both
the
at the
door.
same time.
Go ahead. Throw a shield on Gimboth.
Gimboth has very little fear.
Throwing things at Gimboth already.
Well, we'll see if we can fix that. Let's see.
You've been trying for levels and levels now, but the pure nature of who he is, he lives his life not terribly fearful of things.
The curved east and west walls contain tables with small built-in ovens. Wood fragments, heavily dented pewter serving dishes, silver flatware, and crystal shrapnel litter the floor. A wide alcove to the south ends at a cloudy window overlooking a much larger space. An array of magical glyphs glows next to the window.
It's a Korean barbecue.
Barbecue.
Anybody have a dispel or anything they want to use on those glyphs?
You see magic glyphs, and the first thing you want to do is dispel?
I know that doesn't seem like a good idea yet. Let's go look.
I don't think I want to read them.
I'll say,
Let's investigate them a little more closely before
I'll say-
we try anything.
let's be honest. Room is barricaded, crashing coming from inside, glyphs that could be trying to hold something in through a window. Maybe we don't open it quite yet.
Where are the
Mike-
glyphs?
Mike's the kind of guy that goes into a bar and just immediately starts a fight. Let's see what. Oh, the glyphs are at this window to the south.
Okay.
So what you're saying is Mike is the kind of guy who goes in, orders a blowjob, and sends it to the biggest guy from the second biggest guy?
Yes, that would be the kind of thing he would do.
I'd like to have the Eidolon investigate.
You're probably
the
not
glyphs.
wrong.
All right. Well, as you're crossing the room, you notice the crashing
Deadpool.
had kind of stopped. But as you move across the room, you start seeing objects like pewter dishes and pieces of glass, and the furniture all begins flying around the room again. And you realize there's creatures here. Creatures.
Do
that
we
want to
realize
hurt
that?
you.
Or do we just run away?
Chuck does not know, but let's see.
Run away! Run away!
Run, fly. Hell with
And
it.
you're suddenly in initiative.
Why, you fools?
Actually, yeah, go ahead. You're in
Huh.
initiatives.
That was weird.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh, again, I waste a 20 on initiative. I don't even care if I go first and I end up doing that.
And I waste a one. Oh, no, I don't.
You're like, I wasted a 1.
I could use that later in the fight.
Remember, you're only allowed 2 20s and 2 1s the entire evening, so use them up now.
We realized what?
You're under attack.
From what?
Things are being thrown at you. So we'll see how you guys respond. Shushni, you're first.
I will move here and duck behind this overturned table. Take cover from these flying objects. Oh, now I see some things.
No, you don't. You hear some things.
Oh, that's where I hear it. Okay, well,
And I don't know if you can target them or not, because you may not be able to isolate where they are.
They're in the
think that-
combat tracker if
No.
we really needed to, but
Yes.
it
Bottom
shows
line.
that I can target it.
Yes, but you can't actually see exactly where they are. That's the one thing I
Right.
don't like about this is
That
you
should be-
have to make a listen check to even have an idea where they are, but because it does automatically show you where they are, even if you can't see them. So all you know is you hear noises. Obviously, there are things in here throwing things back and
Right.
forth. But you don't necessarily know. But I think the flat check takes that into account.
I was just saying,
If
I
you
would
try to
assume
target
that's
one,
what
yeah.
the concealment is for, right?
Yep. So I will allow you to target if you wish.
All right. Whoop, got to go to encounter. Let's roll.
and I had to refresh, so I'm on my way back in.
Okay.
You hear voices going, muttering voices. Can't get out, trapped here forever.
They're coming to
Well,
take you
it's either
away,
not
ha
gonna
ha. They're
matter-
coming to take you away, ho
Great.
ho,
I
hee hee,
critically
ha ha.
failed, but passed the flat check.
As
So
the
I
voices
guess-
crossed each other in chaos. But yes,
I
you
guess it
critically-
takes the splash still? No, not on a critical miss, right?
correct. No splash.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Sorry. That ends my turn.
Get ready, Kimboth. You're next.
You're next.
The I'm
Look
gonna listen. Is that in our thing?
It's perception. But you basically did that with your initiative roll.
Oh, okay. So, do I have any clue, kind of the general area?
Yeah,
Oh.
you can walk up to one and target it.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna walk up to it yet.
The game will automatically take into account the fact that you can't see him by giving it a mischeck.
Okay.
If you notice when Mike attacked, he rolled 2 dice. One of them was the flat check, and one of them was the attack roll. All right, let's see. You failed occultism. You failed religion. And aberration lore would not apply. So you have no idea what these are.
Okay.
Spirits, maybe, or maybe the items themselves are possessed that are throwing themselves around.
They're gremlins. Gremlins.
If they become visible, we would recognize them because
You
we've fought
suddenly
these
start
before.
hearing music going dun 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 dun.
Did it just roll 2d20s?
It did.
Yes.
As I told you, it will roll a flat check.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's invisible, it rolls a flat check. You have to roll a 11 or higher.
11 or higher on the flat check, and so you're lucky you hit, and your flat check succeeded, so you do get to roll damage.
Where's the little damage button?
I see it right on your
Oh,
damage
it's
card.
important.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it would have put the flat check in first.
Well, for me, it did. No, the flat check was second. All right, so you damaged. It is barely injured.
Okay. Did it seem like it was full damage?
Yes. Well, I mean, it's hard to tell because it's invisible, but
Okay.
yes, you feel like you contacted it fully. Gimboth.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. So we still don't actually know what these things are.
We do not.
You do not.
So I am
We
going
only know
to
general area.
Yep. So I am just going to shout out to the room and creatures as a whole. Enough! Put your stuff down now, or we will destroy you!
What a cute little kitty cat.
So let me go ahead. I don't know what you want as an intimidation type of a check for that.
Well, it'd be intimidation.
Okay, let me just go to
intimidation.
You should be able to hit demoralize or whatever as an action, and target whichever one you're targeting. And
I'm just yelling it out to the room as a whole. I should be targeting both of them with that.
Yeah, you should.
Let's see. So it'd be against their will DC, I think. Let's see. What does demoralize do? We gotta look and see. Let's see.
Well, and that was my question. Was it demoralize I was using? Or was it just intimidation?
I can't remember what my hotkey shortcut is.
I mean, they're the exact same role, but...
Yeah, but I would think they would do different things.
Like, I thought demoralize was the actual action from the intimidation skill, too.
It is.
It could be, and that's why I was asking which one, and you said intimidation, so that's what I rolled.
All right, let's see. I got to find... Where is the... Let's see. It should be workbench. Let's see. Keybind.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Oh, no, it's not that. It's quick insert, search widget. Oh, it's just control and space. Let's try that. No, we don't want to do that because space. God, I guess I'm going to have to change it again. That's annoying. All right, let's see. Dun, dun. Let's delete that.
Da-da-da.
Let's add Control Alt. There we go. Let's try that. is actions. You attempt intimidation check against a target's will DC. If the target doesn't understand the language you're speaking, it takes a -4. If you succeed, it becomes frightened 1. If you critically succeed, it becomes frightened 2. Let's see. First,
I mean,
look at these things.
Also, yeah, just I'd make sure that they're not immune to frighten first. Because if they are, then the rest is null and void.
I wonder what kind of damage do you do, Nuko? Just out of curiosity.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, but is it vitality or ghost
Not
touch?
He's got a ghost
Not
touch
for
weapon.
not for that hit. Which is why I asked if it did normal damage.
But do you have a ghost touch weapon?
I think I have to be raging for that.
It says
Well-
+1 striking ghost touch earthbreaker.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say because otherwise it would have had resistance. It's the ghost touch.
I think
Alright.
the ghost touch might have gotten stuck on it from.
I think, yeah, you have to be raging to do that. And you weren't raging, right?
No, I wasn't.
Oh.
So I'll add 5 hit points back to it real quick. Let's see, +5.
And it will still be barely injured.
When I
Yes.
rage, I can choose vitality or void.
Ah, okay. Let's see.
Yeah, but neither of those would be ghost touch.
No.
So
Where did the ghost touch come from?
Extra thing from the rage.
It's a glitch in the program is where it came from.
Okay.
When? Yeah.
Well, we got to figure it out because I can't let you have it if you're not supposed to have it because it gives you enough.
No, it added when I took the rage, the spirit thing, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Jeffrey, we put this weapon on me and took it off multiple times. It always added the ghost touch.
Yeah.
Huh. Must have something to do with his spirit rage.
But I mean, yeah, but
that would make sense. The spirit rage would be something that would.
Let me
do
double
that.
check something. I don't have
forgot.
rage on right now.
So
Spirit rage. When raging, you increase the additional damage and change it to vitality and void. Ghost. Something's got to give him ghost touch. That's weird.
Well, it's
If you choose to deal vitality or void damage, your weapon or unarmed attack gains the effect of the ghost touch property rune. So you do have to be raging. So it looks like I'm just gonna have to manually add it.
Yeah,
I'm not
because-
sure because you're not.
Or
raging.
create 2 versions of the weapon.
I bet you when he rolls damage. I bet you when he rolls damage, there is a way to turn off the extra.
Oh,
damage.
wait a second. Yeah, that's what's going on.
Hmm.
I'll
That
try it again
reminds
and
me,
see.
I used the wrong bomb. I have my new ghost charge bombs that I forgot about.
Right, but you don't know.
I would say, yeah, we still didn't know it was a ghost.
We're talking
This
as players
is
and
true.
DM here, not characters.
Yeah.
What were we talking about before we got to this sidetrack here?
Kimboth trying
Demoralizing.
to
Can they even be frightened?
It doesn't say they're immune to it. I'm just
Cool.
looking to see if if they speak the language. You do have to share a common language, but it sounds like they speak common based on some of the things they're saying. But let's see, where is languages?
They
at?
speak Teldane or Teldane. Yeah, Teldane.
Well, that's what I'm looking for.
Yep.
They speak tilde.
Until they die. Yep.
Where the hell language is on the damn monster sheet? Let's see. Is it under notes, maybe? No. Effects. Inventory? No. Somewhere around there should be the damn. Well, let's see. I'm clicked on it. Yeah, they speak Teldane because I'm clicked on one, I think. Yeah, because if I click on someone else, it'll tell me your languages, and if I click on one of them, yep. So they are both frightened 1.
Cool.
So I will add frightened 1 to them. Let's
Gimboff, you scared them. You big bully.
And then I will go ahead and move over this way because this is where I've seen people fighting at, and I can slightly hear them just like anybody else could.
Yep, you can target him.
And I'll go ahead and target and try one strike at the guy.
You rolled a crit and you just hit an 11 on your flat check. So that is a hit.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
job,
And a
Gimboff.
crit. They're immune to precision damage, but I don't think crits are considered precision damage. We'll see.
So yeah, it'll take whatever it's going to take from that, so.
It's unaffected by bleed. Resistant to all damage except Force Ghost Touch or Vitality. Double resistance versus non-magic. So he knocks 5 points off. So he took 14 of the 19. So there you go.
That's a pretty good hit with a striking claw blade. If it could bleed, it would have been bleeding too.
Exactly.
But it can't.
And it's injured now.
All right.
And I told it to knock it the hell off.
Let's see. Let's see what this squabbling guy does. Let's see. They do have spells. Let's see. Oh, the telekinetic maneuver is probably the attack. There it is. Okay. Okay. So first thing, this one becomes visible. And you see something that looks like this.
It's just a juggler. Don't be so angry, guys.
He becomes visible. I think everyone's within a 30-foot, but we'll go ahead and do it just.
Yep, we are.
Let's see. Well, it should let me. Why isn't it doing the damn?
What? We see the blue display where it's in range and we're all covered in it.
Oh, I'm not seeing it. Weird. Okay.
Click on one of us, see what you see.
Yeah, I'm in template mode. Hold on.
The room is filled with blue except for these far corners over here.
Let me
Yep.
let me F5. Let's see.
Now that I can see one, I will.
All right, hold on. The map's loading.
Loading, 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 rawhide.
Please try to control yourself. All right, let's see.
I haven't started before now. Why would I start today?
Okay, so everyone's in it. So I
Yep.
can get rid of the template. Everybody needs to make. Hold on, I think I can pop this in there. Let's see. Let's pop up. Okay. Everybody needs to click on that will save. It's a frightening effect.
And as a reminder, we do have a hero point if anybody wants to use it.
Okay, so.
Oh God.
I probably should, but I'm not going to.
All right.
I'm gonna use the hero point on myself.
All right. Remember how to do it.
Right click, reroll.
Actually, hold on. I lied.
That looks
I am
like
going to
it's
use a
better.
hero point.
Yeah.
It didn't make it much better, but it did make it better.
I've always hated the incapacitation trait. Let's see. All right. Let's see. So Nuko would have failed, but because of the incapacitation trait, he succeeded. Shushni would have succeeded, but because of the incapacitation trait, he critically succeeded. So basically, the
Nice.
incapacitation trait, if you're a higher level than the monster's hit dice, you treat any save or as one level of success better. So that you could not critically fail against this. The worst you could do is fail. And all of you either succeeded or critically succeeded. So that's fine. Roland would have failed because he did critically fail, but because of the incapacitation. Stupidest trait in the game. I think it's one of the few Pathfinder 2 things I don't like because ghouls, their paralysis also has it. And basically, I guess it's supposed to keep higher level characters from getting fucked over by insta kill or nasty
By
effects.
a mob of third level.
I mean, if you had failed, you'd be frightened 1. If you critically failed, you'd be frightened 2. I don't honestly think that's that bad.
No,
But
that's not overpowering anything.
but they gave it the incapacitation trait. So congratulations, nobody failed. Okay, so the other one looks and says, "Wow, if the DM was playing me right, I'd probably try that too. But I realize that I have the incapacitation trait, so I'm not going to waste an action doing that like my buddy did." All right, let's see. That's the DM's revenge for having stupid rules like that. Okay, let's see. So then he'll use his telekinetic storm. The the creature telekinetically throws numerous small objects, such as dozens of pieces of silverware or books, either spreading them out among multiple foes or directing them at one target. I think it's going to do multiple foes.
All right, Chuck, do I get cover since I was hiding behind the table or no?
From this one, oh, that table's trashed. I'd say no,
Okay.
probably not. Yeah,
I wasn't sure. All I could see was it was a table, so I said I was going to try and
everything in
hide
this
behind it.
room is trashed.
Yeah. Okay.
So this
Fair
one,
enough.
let's see.
Whoosh, here comes all the trash.
All right. So it's going to get to make an attack at a -2 on
On each and everybody.
and everybody. So let's start with Roland. Target. And we'll say it's a bludgeoning object. Should do the -2 automatically. It does. Okay, cool. And he's frightened too. So, all right. He will. He hits Roland.
For question marks.
I like that.
It's rolling pretty hard.
So we get to see
actually.
his dice now. We just don't get to see what the roll is.
Yeah, it was the same thing on my blind GM roll. I
Yep.
thought I'd accidentally not clicked blind, but then it just came up with question marks. I was like, oh, cool.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yep.
That is also a hit on Eltros. Ooh.
Ooh, Eltros, you got 2 question marks. Ow.
Gimboth.
Same damage that Roland took.
He just has less hit points. Okay, Gimboth is missed. And now for Nuko.
So you think you missed me this week? Wait till next week when I'm not here.
Well, probably. We're not playing since you're not here, since it's your damn game.
I know. That's why I said
let's
you're going to miss
see.
me.
Yeah. Nuko is also missed. Looks like Shushni is missed because Shushni, of course, has that ridiculous AC. And last but not least, we'll go for the for the
Eidolon.
and the Eidolon is missed. All right, so that is all of his attacks. Okay, and I gotta see how that invisibility works. Let's see. It becomes visible only when it uses its frighten ability, which was so silly. Let's see. At the start of its next turn, it becomes invisible again. All right. And that's it for him. Roland.
Row, row,
Okay.
row your line.
I'm gonna start by maintaining the shielding and buff. I'm gonna have the Eidolon move over here. In front of me, that's an actual door.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna close the door to try to get some cover.
Wow, look at you.
Fair.
It's like, sorry guys, you're on your own. Fuck you.
Peace
I'm gonna
out,
lock you guys
bitches.
in there with them. Of course, you know,
Oh.
if they're
Hey,
if they're
Sub-Average
close,
Joe,
we can
I
just
am here
open the
tonight.
door, but
I drive out
Two doors,
starting
not one.
tomorrow morning at
Correct.
7,
Okay.
and then I'll be gone for a week and a half or so.
And-
Almost 2 weeks.
Target the poltergeist and
That is a hit. Barely. You just hit. All right, let's see if he takes.
Yeah, I don't put on the camera on Pathfinder nights because it just blocks too much of, like, there's so much of the space of this that has useful information for everybody that I don't like to put up my camera
the
and block
Eidolon
out
moved up to
stuff.
him, right?
yes.
He will get a reaction as the Eidolon moves up. Telekinetic defense. He makes a telekinetic strike against the triggering creature. All right. So he will, this time he'll throw a slashing weapon at the Eidolon. T is for target. There we go.
Oh, I totally understand, but you'd be surprised at how many people come in and they're like, oh my God, where's your camera? Well, that's where the camera is tonight. It's on for Stompy Mech Night. It's on for some of the reading times and stuff like that. When it makes sense to have a camera on, I make sure to put it on, but I totally get it.
what he means is when he remembers to turn it on, he turns it on.
No, I have it on most of the time. But
Okay.
there's so much good on our screens that I hate to do it
Cover
here.
up part of it.
Yeah, because like putting my camera up, it's going to block something that somebody may want to look at.
Yep. You got to enjoy the VTT for all its beauty.
Exactly, Flo. Exactly.
This one's going to do, it's going to stay invisible, but it's going to do its telekinetic storm. All right, so we will do. Actually, who really wailed on it? Let's see. Was that Nuko?
Nuke one I actually hit for right about the same amount. No, actually I hit for more.
Gimbal,
I think
did it because we took away
because we had to
of
take away
his
5,
damage.
yeah. So
All
I think I actually hit the poltergeist for more.
All right, then it will target you. It'll target you with its single target telekinetic storm, and it's using a fork or something. So something piercing.
I disbelieve it.
Crystal shard or
And he misses. That sucks. Why are you AC 25? Oh,
I have a
probably.
shield on.
you.
That's true. and he's frightened. That sucks. All right, and then he will take another just normal telekinetic strike against you. Let me turn off the telekinetic storm, and here we go.
Yeah, it's a
That
question
is
mark.
also a miss. All right, so I need some tougher monsters, man. All right, Eltros, you're up.
Get ready, Shushni.
We
You're
need to start making more of these things elite.
Since I
Uh,
can't
you
see
said last
him.
time.
So yeah, that you keep on saying that.
Well, I keep forgetting.
All right, we'll try to remind you.
Yep. We will remind you to click that weak button.
Sure. Because you
All
want
right.
everything to be easy and no challenge. God, that gets so boring so quick.
Yep.
Recall knowledge. See if I can see what these guys are.
Yep, go for it.
Hey, that's what I was going to do. Let's see if he saved me in action.
Shimmy, it's way too early for claws and legs. You guys
But
just
Daddy,
don't.
it's never
You,
too early.
you guys just don't roll good on recall knowledges. Unfortunately, you do not know what these are.
Well, it looks ghostly,
David-
right? So I'm gonna say
Yes.
disrupt
Yeah.
undead, so I can. Yeah.
David rolled a 6, you rolled a 7 on the dice.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Basic fort save
Is this the one you can see or the one you can't see?
against the one that I can see, the one on the right.
All right, he will make a basic fortitude save. He succeeds, but does not critically succeed.
That's all right. It's a whole 7 points of damage anyway. So
he takes, what,
yay.
3?
Yeah.
All right.
What'd you do?
Fuck
Roll
yeah.
minimum damage?
I did 3 1s.
Yep, minimum damage.
Well, since he didn't tell me what it was, I will try a recall knowledge.
I got
Bring
nothing.
it.
Whoop, did I not? I had him targeted before
You
it
did.
became my turn.
You did.
Oh, okay.
Let's
When I looked at the
see.
screen after
Ooh,
clicking it, it was not
critical
there.
success.
Oh, rock on.
You must have something that lets you get a critical success on a normal success or something.
I don't know. I know I do on medicine, but this shouldn't be a medicine check, should
Oh,
it?
you rolled an 18 and it's a 30. Okay. So you know it is a poltergeist. And you can learn up to 5 things about it.
Wow. Let's start with weakness.
They have no weaknesses.
Ooh. Strengths.
Well, they're resistant to all damage 5, except for force, ghost touch, or vitality, and they literally have double resistance 10 versus non-magical.
Okay.
So unless it's ghost touch, force, or vitality, they're always going to knock off at least 5 points.
All right. And I don't know. What else would I need to know about it? Special attacks?
I mean, you could learn immunities. You could learn
Oh,
attack.
immunities. Immunities would be good.
They're
Let's
immune to
go with
death
immunities.
effects. They are undead. They're incorporeal. They're immune to death effects, disease, paralyzed, poison, precision, and unconscious.
Wow. And special attacks besides their hurling of objects around.
They have the telekinetic defense. If you approach one within 10 feet, it can respond by throwing something at you. You know their invisibility is natural, so they don't even have to think about it. They just that's their natural state. Only when they frighten do they become visible. And you know that they tend to rejuvenate. When it is destroyed, it reforms fully healed where it was destroyed after a few days, 2d4 days. It can only be permanently destroyed if someone determines the reason for its existence and sets right whatever prevents it from resting.
Got it. I will share that as briefly as I can, and then I will use my new bombs.
Obviously something happened which caused them to persist beyond death.
Right. You guys got all that? Definitely use magic weapons, use bludgeoning or force if you can. Sounded good.
Shit, that was a critical hit, and I guess because it's ghost touch, there's no mischance. Or no,
Awesome.
you attack the one you can see. I take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, that is a critical hit.
Oh, wait. Cancel that. Critical. I gotta hit the critical button. Ooh, good damage too.
Ooh, good damage. All right, so
Plus the splash.
Oof. Whoa.
it's near death,
Excellent.
It's a poltergeist. It lives near death.
and I believe it's enfeebled 1.
Yep.
Assuming they can
Enfeebled
be
1 until the
enfeebled.
start of my next turn. I would think so, since it's part of the ghost touch bomb.
It doesn't say,
But
that
I
it's
don't
immune
know.
to enfeebled, so
And then we will try that again and see if we can get rid of one of them.
that is a hit.
Good.
It's a run by fruiting.
Not as much damage, but still takes the splash too. So maybe.
I like the Jimmy. I like the graphics.
I do too. That was pretty cool.
He's near death, and with the splash, he fades out of existence.
All right. That ends my turn.
All right.
I've told you guys what it is, how to hit it, and all I can do.
Okay. I'm gonna test a few things here.
Well, of course you are, Jimmy.
Go, tester.
It's John Tester. Both you missed, and you wouldn't have hit even if you had hit because of the flat check.
Flat checky.
All right, this one also missed. Both
Same
rolls
thing.
missed. Yep.
Yikes. And maybe. Maybe not.
You missed the physical attack, but you would have hit otherwise, so you missed. Flat checks are a bitch because it's basically you have to roll good on both d20s to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sort of like rolling with disadvantage. Sort of.
Is it still showing my turn on y'all's screen?
Nope.
It was.
Nope, I'm seeing Gimboth.
Okay, I'm gonna refresh.
God, let's not start getting. Remember when we were having those combat tracker problems? God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll say
mine still shows it being my turn, and Nuku was rolling, and I'm like, wait a minute.
yeah, for whatever reason, sometimes it makes me log in when I very first log in. If not, I always encounter a problem somewhere. When I refresh, it makes me log in. And once I log in, I'm fine.
Yeah, so you might want to just force a login.
When I went to end my turn, it still said you, and then it quickly changed.
I think there's
Interesting.
some lag going on, maybe. But
All right. The one that
for me, something.
the one that I cannot see, the one that I'm right next to, I am trying this Vitality Lash on.
Yeah,
So it will need to do a basic Fortitude save. It looks like I passed the flat check.
All right. It succeeded, but did not critically succeed. So it's basic, so I think he takes half.
Vitality Lash.
Yeah, it's actually part of one of the items that I hold. Gives me the ability to cast this as a cantrip.
That's not the first time you've done it, actually.
It is not. It's the second time, I believe.
No, I was just reading it. I hadn't seen it.
But it takes 2 of my actions. So for the third action, I'm going to try a Claw Strike.
Well, it's a critical hit,
And a hit.
and you rolled high on the other one too. So that is a critical, truly a critical hit.
Ha ha.
Gimboff, the Ghost Killer.
All right, so it takes the damage.
I told it to knock it off. It didn't. It now gets
Yep.
punished.
All right.
I'm sending it to its room.
All right, it moved
Okay.
immediately for me.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, it did for me this time too. Roland.
Yeah, since everyone's clustered too close to it, I guess I'm gonna just try to drop some rocks on it.
Ooh. It's the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay, the line is there and needs to roll a basic reflex save.
I see. It failed. Oh, wait a minute. Gimboth, at the end of your turn, wouldn't the frightened have gone away?
Sounds right.
Oh, he
And
stepped away, didn't he?
he stepped away. They only failed by one, and if that was with the frightened, so if the
Yeah,
frightened goes away, that is a
then it made
success.
it. Yeah.
So it takes
Not a
half
critical,
damage.
but still a
Yeah,
success.
it takes half damage. Yep.
Or no damage.
Or no
half
damage.
because half would be less than its DR.
That's correct. Yep.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Or in
Just
this case would be equal to its DR, but you know what I mean.
gonna maintain the shield on Gimboth and let me see how far
Sorry
away
to
that-
make the Eidolon have to run across the room.
Let me see how far the Eidolon is away. The ruler.
There are
do like
5
those
people
new
that live in my
bombs.
house. There are 2 bathrooms. Both of them are in use right now. Swear to God.
Of course they are.
Oh,
Kick some of them out of here, out of there.
It,
I
it
would.
was
Just
it
gone.
was the same way when we had 5 people and there were 3 bathrooms. There was always somebody in it.
Oh, it's pretty bad here too. We got 2 people and 2 Oh wait, never mind.
All right. So
for Pete's
who's?
sake.
Oh,
I'm trying to have the Eidolon do a ranged attack from its feet, from my feet, but
ah,
it's now complaining I don't have any ammo, and this is something that shouldn't have ammo.
right.
Ah,
Uh, what is it? The mini breath?
yeah.
Just get an arrow or something, and something that you can use as ammo. Just add it to your. I don't think there's a way I can change it, unfortunately. There's probably a way to get in there and turn that off, but
Figure it out some other time.
yep. It's an easy enough workaround. It would have been a miss, and it would have missed because of the flat check too. So,
Okay, then that's it.
all right. Oh, he gets to go again. He's gonna stay invisible. Ooh, it's time. It's time. It's time for a hero point. Yay! Like you guys need them. All right. Let's see. Well, Nuko hasn't really been hurting it. Of course, Shushni really hurt it.
Not it.
Oh,
I haven't even
sure.
attacked it yet.
So Gimboth's going to be the focus.
So yeah, the one that can't be seen, I've been beating the hell out of it.
Yeah, I missed because I failed my flat check.
Oh, it's no longer frightened at least. Ah, missed by 3. God dang, that sucks. All right, we will try one more time with just a regular attack.
Dee-dee.
That's a miss by 2, and I rolled a 15 on the dice. That sucks.
We're in the money. We're
Creature
in
does
the
not strike.
money.
This stupid
We've
game
got a
does.
lot of what it takes to get along.
Eltros. That's it.
Never mind.
Because it's a save.
I couldn't see it, so it gives me the flat check.
Oh, okay. All right. Wouldn't think there'd be a flat check on a thing that you have to make a save on, but okay. Well,
but it's still a target one undead creature, so that's why I said you can't see it. So
That's
therefore,
true.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep. Okay.
Shushni.
Shushni. All right. Have it targeted. Let's lob a bomb. I know that's a surprise.
Lob a bomb, lob a bomb.
I cannot pass the flat check.
Cannot pass the flat check, so I think it would still take the splash though.
Oh yeah, because it's not a critical miss.
Yeah.
So I will roll damage, and you can click the splash.
It's badly injured.
And I will try again. And I will fail again.
Yeah.
A 21 won't hit it, right?
Yeah, and because it's a miss and a miss on the flat check, I'm going to say it will not take the splash damage. I'm going to say it's the equivalent to a critical miss. So.
That's fair.
Nuko.
I'll say at that point it's not even a critical miss. It's you weren't sure where it was and you hit the wall.
Look at that, 2 19s on the dice. That is a successful critical hit. I have a feeling he's not long for this world. But
okay. Did that have any ghost touch damage?
It did not.
Spoon,
Okay.
are you looking for the dogs?
So you figured it out, huh?
Yes.
So even though he only wait a minute.
No, that still has a ghost touch.
Yeah, it does because it has the ghost touch on the weapon. It says it's a +1 striking ghost touch. I think it just gives it the rune. Let me add 5 points back. Oh, actually, it's not dead anyway, but
yeah.
I will add 5 points back because of the because he's okay.
On the other side, that was a normal damage roll, not a crit.
Yeah, that's true. So you should have rolled a crit. So let's just undo all the damage. And we'll undo the 5 points of heal. We will just double the damage from his roll.
-5 would be 25.
+5 would be 25. Yeah, we're just going to say he's dead. I mean, we're prolonging the misery. It's not like they're going to hurt you guys. All right, so okay, there's my timer. Let's see, E9. I gotta write something down in my notes. Let's see. All right, I took care of that. And we will end the encounter. And everybody will get some XP. There we go. Boom.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, now what the
Almost
hell is the
30%.
door over here?
Okay.
The door over here is just a door.
I would like to take a look at the runes before we go on the next door.
Yeah.
Did you guys get double XP for that, by the way?
I don't know. We get 48.
Right, but I've got 2 modules right now that give XP. I wonder what that pop-up was. Let me turn off that other module so it doesn't keep giving XP. Let's see. Because remember, I was having trouble in the last game. I was having to do it manually, so. Where is awarded?
So how much should we have gotten?
48 total. I'm just wondering if it gave you 48 twice.
Nope.
Okay. I have a feeling it's going to have to reboot. I hated that. I don't understand why it does that when I turn a module off. I understand why it does it when I turn a module on.
Right.
Yeah, private game. You must log in.
Dependencies are mean, and the dependencies have dependencies, and it probably has to untangle any of those.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's cool that we have the ability to toggle stuff like that on and off. And I can't complain about Foundry, man. When Tim did that shape change, Tim is
Yeah.
a druid in my Kingmaker game, and he did a shape change, and it actually changes his stats when he drags it onto his character,
And
and
his token.
the token got bigger, and it became a bear.
And it changed all of my attacks to be what they're supposed to be at that level or for that creature, and
It
So
was
yeah,
pretty
Foundry
awesome.
kicks ass. Yeah. And I'm getting the world seems to take a while to load.
yeah, I was getting the same. I just tried to refresh again because I wasn't
That's
sure
when
if that was on purpose.
that's when I hit the reload. Yeah. There's a known issue with Forge, which is the hosting service, and version 12 of Foundry. It just every time I load a new world, I almost have to reboot my computer or clear my RAM buffer or both.
Hmm.
And hopefully they say they're working on it. It's a known issue and they're working on it. So
No,
hopefully,
that's all you can ask for.
yeah. But I like using the hosted world because, well, you have to do VPN because of your stream, but I don't want to have to do a VPN. And if I ever, God, it's doing it again.
Well, it's not because of my stream that I have to do it. I do it because I don't subscribe to Forge.
Right, but the VPN, you could just run it from your computer. You don't have to use a VPN.
No,
You could
I
do
had to
VPN because
I had to do the
Microsoft.
VPN for you guys to be able to connect to my computer to be able to do it. That's why I use what I use on it.
It has some security stuff going on or something, which is good. I mean, VPNs are good. They definitely protect your computer from bad stuff for sure. But that's why I use Forge. So, all right. Anyway, you guys got your XP. I've turned off the other modules, so that won't happen again.
All
And
right.
you're in
I'm
this
closing
room.
out and coming back in because it
Okay.
still wouldn't load for me.
All right. And I'm a firm believer in clearing your RAM buffer. So
Oh,
always.
yeah. Always clear the cache.
Oh, the Eidolon. What are you recalling knowledge on?
The runes.
You believe that? Oh, hold on. I'm actually going to give you, instead of doing recall knowledge, I will pop up an Arcana or Occultism check. Please use those. That way it'll tell me the level of success.
Yep, I can do that too if I ever get in.
Okay.
Do you
All
see
right,
that
I'm back
yet,
in.
John? Okay.
All right. I think one of the bathrooms is open, so I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
I may have to use the bathroom myself. Okay, there's a success. The Eidolon succeeded. A hero investigating the glyphs who succeeds at the check understands how to use them.
Nope, I thought I saw my wife come in, but she did not.
Oh, Tim. A creature manipulating the glyphs can make the wall ethereal. Because in other words, this is like that other room where it's stone that you can see
Like
through.
a
That
one-way
is
glass.
right, but this one's different because using the glyphs, you can actually make the wall ethereal. It still resembles transparent stone, but creatures and objects can pass through it. You can also render it opaque where you can't see through it, or you can change it back to transparent stone, as well as control what part of the arena it shows. Each change is a 2-action interact activity with the manipulate trait.
Nice.
They did yell about being trapped in here.
My assumption would be they could not use the runes.
You said we could use the runes to see different parts of the arena.
Yes, there's no way to do that in the game, but
Okay.
yes, in theory, you can use it like a television to focus in on different parts of the arena.
Okay, I would like to take the time to just get a quick assessment of what we can see in the arena.
Right. Well, I mean, I think you guys can get a general idea of the shape. Can't you guys? I'm clicking on you and I can see the entire arena.
Yeah, because we've been in there before.
Yes. So it basically
What?
looks like it does, but there is a creature running around the arena that looks like this, and it is huge. I mean, you can actually see the scale.
Wow.
Ooh.
Other than that creature running around the arena, you don't see anything else living in there.
Wait, is that our werewolf friend in there?
Could be.
It almost looks like it.
Inside of it?
Can I try recall knowledge on it?
That's what I
Sure.
was gonna say.
I don't know if you can click on it. Here, I'll just
Yeah, we could target it. Yeah, I
move
did.
it. Okay. Okay, you, believe it or not, with a very high roll, you succeeded. The Eidolon failed, critically failed. You can learn one thing about it. You do know it's called a Shanrigal behemoth. Those heaps that you fought in the upper room earlier at the end of the last game were Shanrigal heaps. So it's loosely related to those things. You can learn one thing about it. You can. What do you
Weakness.
want to learn about it?
Weakness.
Vitality.
Alrighty. Well, good to know. I will let everybody know that. And hopefully we'll remember that if we ever have to fight it.
Chuck, did we check the room?
We have not
For-
yet.
Okay.
We have not.
All right. So I'm going to place a detect magic where I'm at, about 30 feet, and I'll start searching like under the stables. And what's the thing over on that I'm standing next to?
Those are like pits. Those are like
It was like a little
trapdoors.
fire pit thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
So
heavily dented pewter serving dishes, an array, a wide alcove to the south. Let's see. No, it just says, I think they're just tables.
Okay.
They look like hatches, but there's nothing in the description that says there's any hatches in this room. So they probably just used the wrong graphic. So we'll just say that they
Just more
might be
tables.
hatches, but they're sealed shut.
Okay. And no magic on this side of the room.
No, no magic. Only magic you're picking up is the window to the south.
I did our recall knowledge too.
All right, about you do not know anything about the creature. You also critically failed.
I'll say, and I'm just continuing to hang out by this door. I'm not, I've been asked not to touch it yet, so I'm not touching it. But I want to make sure that nothing tries to come out of it at us.
I was just searching the alcove over here, Chuck.
All right, you do find hidden among the debris is a dented, lead-lined steel box.
Hmm.
And it is jammed and locked. So the only way to open the box is with a thievery check. And I pop that in the thing.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna let you try. If you want to bring it over to me at some point, I will be happy to try as well.
I have a decent one. Oh, and that makes it even better.
We'll be right to it. Okay. That is a critical success. Oh yeah, no amount of force can get the box open. The poltergeist have been hurling it about for centuries already.
Nice.
So in the box, let's see. Please tell me my move. Damn it. Oh, the damn move function is not working. That's annoying. All right, there is an unusual ring in the box.
I would like to try to identify it, please.
All right, go ahead and you should be able to click on the ring and roll a identify magic check.
If you go in there to demystify, Chuck, it should pop up a thing to put some rolls in chat for us.
All right, hold on. Mystification.
I don't see anything for rolling.
Is it? Let's see.
Yeah, because it's got like the question mark next to it that says mystified or something, right?
Yeah, of course it's because it's an item pile instead of just
an item.
Just an item. Let me try dragging it out of the item pile.
Yep.
Oh crap! I think it's gonna make it an item pile if I do that. Maybe. Yeah, it's leaving it in item pile mode.
But I can target it now.
Let me see if I can turn it off.
Well, can someone
With
pick
it,
it up?
with it
and-
sitting outside like that, I can target it and then give you a roll.
Okay, go for it.
What do we want to roll? Arcana, occultism.
Whatever's good for you.
It doesn't matter with
They're
this item.
pretty much the same. Okay.
Some items it matters. This one it does not.
Whoops, not crafting.
Okay.
In a way, I hope that works. In a way, I hope it's not high enough.
Why is that?
Because that would mean it's a higher level item.
28, I think, will identify a level 7 item. I'm pretty sure. It is a Ring of Wizardry, Type 1.
Can anybody use that?
What's it do?
It's made from the purest platinum and is covered in esoteric arcane symbols. It does nothing unless you have a spellcasting class with the arcane tradition. While wearing a Ring of Wizardry, you get a +1 item bonus to Arcana checks and have 2 additional first rank arcane spell slots per day.
Does anybody cast arcane magic?
I think you're the guy who does.
A Sork. And
I thought you cast Divine.
Divine and Nature. Yep.
I have arcane spells.
Well,
I don't have any first level slots, so I don't know. So I don't know what will happen here.
You'll at least get a +1 on Arcana checks.
I don't have first level slots.
Oh, that's right, because your slots move up as your levels, right?
Yeah.
Yep. But you might still get 2 additional first rank slots. Try wearing it. I mean,
it's worth the weirdness.
Invested. I've marked it as invested. It didn't update the spell slots.
Well, if nothing else, you'll get +1 Arcana checks.
Yeah, I'll do some searching after the game and see if I'm supposed to get those slots or not.
Sorry, I had to go use the restroom. Did you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing it would give me is a +1 Arcana. So it'd be a +11 instead of +10. Yeah, it's yours. Absolutely.
Troy will kill your character for that. How dare you?
Not just for that, for so many other things.
Patching myself up a bit since
I say we need some healing. Do we want to do that first before? Because I think a couple people got smacked around pretty good.
Oh yeah. Yep, we can do that.
Man, my tummy's doing weird things.
I say, while I'm here at the door, I'm going to go ahead and give you a perception check, and just kind of, in general, I'll be, kind of listening at the door,
All right,
make sure I'm
we'll
not
take
hearing
that.
anything or whatever else.
All right. You are the one. Someone treating wounds.
Yep. Roland, those are for you.
Okay, cool.
What are you doing at the door, Tim?
I'm listening at that door. I've been here kind of just playing guard at the door, but now that we're kind of done searching the room and they're doing their healing, I'm going to start to pay a lot more attention to whether there's anything at the door that I need to be concerned about or anything like that.
Roll it.
I did roll a perception check up there.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Eltros.
33 seconds ago. You do not hear anything at the door. It does not appear to be locked or trapped.
All right.
Good enough.
I will still wait till they are done doing what they're doing before I open it to check it out.
Let's wait, and then I can add a sound to the.
But it looks like everybody is done.
Go for it.
So I opens the door. It looks like it's another stairway down that somebody has beat the hell out of.
Maybe a couple bricks.
Most of the debris scattered across the floor is worthless, but it creates. Oh, the whole room was difficult terrain. I should have told you guys that. I don't think anyone was taken. I don't think anyone used the step action, so it doesn't really matter. And I don't think anyone moved more than their speed, or even over half their speed at one time.
Yeah, the room was too small to need to do that.
The staircase leading down, this obviously goes down to the next level. It's choked with trash and is greater difficult terrain. So each square is 3, and it obviously goes down to the next level. Like I said, there are tons of ways down to the next level in this place.
Yep. I'm going to take.
I assume we don't want to go yet?
Well, I'm going to take a minute or two just to walk down to the bottom, picking my way carefully along, just kind of looking through the debris to see if there's anything that we would want to pick up or to have.
When you're going down the stairs, it's weird as you get close. There's a door at the bottom of the stairs, but you hear music. It almost sounds like there's a tavern or some kind of live music being played on the other side of the door, which is the last thing you would expect in a dungeon, especially this deep in the dungeon. But
yep,
yeah,
that's a little weird.
You hear loud music coming through the door. However, you find nothing of value in the loot.
Okay. Then I will clamber my way back up.
All right, where else do we need to go to finish off this level, guys?
You've covered most of it. There's really only a couple of rooms left. And of course, the arena.
Yeah, there and the arena are the only 2 places that.
Well, there's this area where there's the bridge. I don't know if you guys have been up above. And then this area over here. Yep. Oh, good. My M key's working again. Yay.
We can't cross the bridge.
Hold on. Let's see. For some reason, the bridge macros aren't working. Let's see.
Are we trying to go across, or are we checking out that one that's down here first? That's on the same side as our thing.
Well, it looks like you've already moved over there, so.
I thought we were.
Well,
going
we had to go up and
Everybody
around
was-
to get over here anyway, because we were down below. We had to come back up top in order to walk over the bridge to get to here.
Your guys' call.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
fine
we're
with
good.
whichever. I'm just asking. I'm going to ask you a question.
Please don't ask me.
We're going across the bridge. Oh.
All right, hold on, hold
No.
on, hold
No.
on, hold on. I gotta open the doors on the other side. There you go.
Nuko and I came down this way.
And this is a gate.
Let's see.
Well, those. Okay.
Do I have a thing I can click on here? Let's see. Ah,
I didn't try walking through it.
that's supposed to be a locked portcullis. Let's see, from the east. Oh, from the east, you might have trouble reaching it.
We're coming from the east.
You're not
Yep.
coming from the east, are you?
We are coming from the east. We're going to the west.
Because we're going west.
Oh, that's right. So yeah, there is a locked portcullis there, but they didn't actually put it in. So hold on.
Well, I mean, it looks like there's a portcullis or something there. It just there's just no lock on it.
Wall there. Okay. Now there's a wall there, so you shouldn't be able to move through it.
Try some of the keys we got.
There's no locking mechanism.
Oh, that's
on
right.
the
Okay.
portcullis. Let's see. To open the portcullis would require, and let's see. Now, some of the bars near the north arrow slit have partially melted and twisted, perhaps caused by a powerful acid. A smaller creature who's trained in acrobatics could try to squeeze through, but the opening is too large for larger characters. Or you can try the athletics check to try and open the portcullis.
I'll try. Probably not going to be good. Like I said.
That is a crit fail.
You said athletics, right?
Yep, it's
in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Nuko the Strong did worse than I did.
So it looks like the bars are damaged by acid.
Yes.
Can I have the Eidolon try to, since my Eidolon has an acid bite attack, can I have the Eidolon try to chew through either to aid or to try to just make a larger hole?
Probably. Of course, it was a very powerful acid that ripped it up before, but I don't know if your Eidolon's acid is that powerful. Though
Well, maybe the ones in that area are weakened.
I mean, I think you can keep trying an athletics check. There's nothing that prevent you from continuing to do it. And the only thing that'd be a problem is if something was behind you.
So
closer.
It's a portcullis, so we can see through it, right?
Yes.
So we can see that there's doors on the other side.
Correct.
Maybe rather than trying to manhandle this thing open, we go around and we see if we can't find how to get in to those doors and go through that way instead. What do you guys think?
I think it sounds good, but we've explored above and below it.
Nuke will probably open it up now.
Did that do it?
That just did it. So yes, he manages to lift the portcullis. Let me
I prefer the handling men option.
Let's see. Sound restriction, normal. Sight restriction, none. Light restriction, none. And we'll say movement restriction, none. There we go. Hold on. Let's see. I don't think I've given these doors sounds yet. There we go. What are you doing? Listening at the door?
Checking the door.
Hang on just a moment.
Yep.
Let's see. Stone. Whoops. Let's Control Z that. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Sorry, this room needed some prep. All right, let's see. Let's see. Do you hear anything? Let's see.
Do you hear what I hear?
I don't think anybody hears what you hear.
Probably not. Probably not. It's not who I am.
Whispers.
What was that?
You hear what sounds like whispers. The doors do not appear to be locked or trapped, but you do hear whispers on the other side.
I will share that and step out of the way.
Is everyone ready?
As ready as I can be.
Yes.
Ooh, more doors.
Do we still hear the whispering?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Let's pause everything. It's a very small room. There's something in it, and I don't want anyone else to be able to move any further and give themselves better positions. Oh, I just love that. All right, let's see. Let's try this again. Let's select this, copy, and it should be in Taldane, not Necrol.
All Taldane, you.
Of course, Taldane is not showing up in the list.
Maybe it doesn't speak Taldane.
This central octagonal room is flanked on the north and south by single iron doors, each with a narrow viewing port and archery slit. The stone double door to the east features an emblazoned carving of a dripping skull, its mouth stuffed with weeds. The western double door is made of iron pitted with rust. And that's the one you just came through.
Okay, I have to ask a clarification. Stuffed
Yes.
with weeds or stuffed with weed? Because that makes it a very different than...
It's weeds, dude. It's weeds.
Sweet.
It's like it's a picture of Snoop.
Sitting in the room and whispering is this.
There once was a man from Nantucket.
And she is eager. Let's see. Ah, okay. So yeah, so you guys come in and she looks at you and says, well, I assume she speaks English. Let's see. Well, I'm clicked on her. Let's see. Oh no, she does not speak English. What she says is, this. We'll see if anyone can understand it. So I don't know
She's
if
casting a spell.
I don't know
Not
if anyone
me.
speaks that language, but she speaks to you. She seems quite happy to see you. And then she attacks. So we go to initiatives.
I rolled well, and I thought, oh, I'm probably gonna go first.
Getting the ones out of my system.
This is by far the best time for it.
And I rolled shit as usual. But she is epic, so she is elite. Let's see how it goes. All right. Let's fuck some characters up. Now, baby. All right. Shushni, you're first.
I am. Whoops, please target before you attack.
Too bad. I really like that roll.
T is for target. That's fine.
T is for target. That's good enough for me. T is for target.
I like that roll.
I like the first roll better.
Well, this was my second attack.
Yeah, it was
Where's
one
your
less.
first attack?
The first one was the one I didn't target anybody.
Ah, okay. Well, that would have been a miss. So.
He's like, let's roll it back.
Second attack is a critical, though. Ooh, I like that. I like that. She appears to take no damage
Uh-oh.
from either the splash or the hit.
Let's try a different one then.
Thought you only got 2 attacks.
I didn't move. I get 3 actions.
All right.
I don't think I'm going to hit, but you know, it's always worth a try. And that will end my turn.
One's always hit.
Nuko.
Okay. I am gonna rage as my first action.
All right.
Rage.
I think I may have solved the thing.
Okay. You can need to hit your reply effect though, so you get the rage.
Yeah. And then I will attack.
That is a hit, but not a crit.
Oof.
She might actually take some of this. Ooh, she appears to take all of it.
So it should be Ghost Touch. If
It does not say ghost touch on the thing.
not on the weapon, but my abilities should be adding it. My rage.
Okay, yeah, apparently it is because she
Yeah, it
does
says
have
plus 3
resistance.
vitality on the damage type.
Okay.
But she also took the full 10 regular damage as well. So.
And then for my last action, I'm gonna try and recall knowledge.
You rolled a nat 1, so yeah, that's. You believe that she is an angel of the goddess Desna.
Actually, I don't, because I have feats that say I don't get knowledge wrong. I just might not get things.
Okay. You don't get it. Damn your feet.
Okay, I see her in full view, so I'll do the same thing.
Apparently you didn't have her targeted.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I can do that again.
Come
Okay.
on. Come on.
You believe she's an angel of the goddess Desna.
I believe that. She's a goddess. I shall throw.
She might even be the herald. She's probably the herald.
Probably.
But it could be Caden Caladin. You're not sure. It's either Desna or Caden Caladin. Okay, what
Because
else?
I don't know. Let's see, yeah. Since I really don't know.
If it makes you feel better, you rolled one better than he did. Would you attack a goddess with needle darts?
If she's a goddess, she can just kind of wipe it away.
What a dick. Alright, well that is a hit. Okay.
Jesus.
She takes no damage.
5d4 for 8 points.
8 points, I know, right?
Yimbuff.
All right, so she's fairly. Is it? I mean, from the picture you showed us, to just my general sight, she looks fairly ghostly, right?
She does.
That's
But
just the
your
goddess
cleric
in her.
says she's an angel.
Well, no, Sork does. We don't have a cleric.
Or whatever the hell you are.
So I'm going to attempt to move through her.
Panache.
With a tumble through. I'm going to go ahead and hero point that.
That is still a failure.
Really? Wow.
Yes, sir.
So I did not go through her then.
Click to re-roll that.
I did.
Tim? Okay.
Yeah.
How come sometimes it adds 10 and sometimes it doesn't?
Who knows?
There's a module for low roll protection on the hero point reroll.
Yeah.
So if you roll low on the hero thing, it'll add the 10 to it.
Yes, but it won't do that if you roll high or medium.
Mhm.
Just if you roll low.
Then I'm going to go ahead and cast Vitality Lash.
Get you some.
She will attempt to make the save.
Oh, that's a question mark. That's a 1.
Ooh, she did fail by 1, so she will take full damage. And she does seem to take the full damage.
End my turn.
Oh, it's her turn. So both you and Nuko have done some pretty intense damage on you.
And I just made the lightning sparkle around her.
Let's see, who did more damage to her, you or Nuko? Let's see. Actually, I think Mike's done some damage to her too.
Nope, I did not. She took no damage from my bolt of
From
lightning.
the electricity.
And then
Yep.
Yep.
So Nuko's got that ghost touch and the vitality. So I think she probably sees Nuko as a bigger threat. So she will target Nuko. Boom. All right. So that will make him her mark for death. All right.
I'd like to use an ability.
Which is?
Frabella Flip.
Which does what?
If it applies, I'm getting. Let's see here.
Put it in chat.
How do I do that?
Click on the icon next to it. There you go.
Surprisingly agile. Flinging your body, you get a +2 circumstance bonus to your AC against a triggering attack. If it still hits you, you can step to an open space that's still within the triggering enemy's reach, turning the impact of the blow into momentum. She will definitely still hit you.
Okay. Then, can I move?
You can
move me?
move, but you cannot move. You have to be within her reach.
Yeah. It
So
won't.
where do you want to move?
Right here behind her.
Oh, you want
On the opposite side of Gimba.
Of course. All right. So she hits you. Was not a crit either way, but ooh, she does some void damage.
I love void damage.
Do you?
Yes.
And she will pull at your shadow, and this is something that you do not get a save against. She uses an
Uh-oh.
action. You become enfeebled 2.
Uh-oh, Reggie.
Whoa.
And then she will take another attack at you. The good news is she can only do that once a turn because it takes one of her actions. The bad news is she hits with the second attack as well. So it's time for some more void damage. Oh, yeah. Nuko is injured. All right, Roland.
Okay, so I'm gonna have the Eidolon move there. Then I'm going to cast a spell. I got it amped. Okay, so this spot here is going to be the attempted spot of the figment.
All right.
So what will happen is I can attempt to create a diversion with the bonus. Let me see if I can get that in. Okay, let me. So it says with a +2 circumstance bonus.
Okay.
The annoyance is still there, and I can keep sustaining it, but it doesn't do anything useful.
Currently, yeah, you failed, so she is not distracted. But it was a good attempt. All right.
Sorry. Then I will. Then the Eidolon will attack.
The Eidolon will hit.
The Eidolon crawls inside of her and then expands.
The Eidolon does no damage to her.
Uh-oh.
Rushni.
All right, she is targeted, and I am recalling knowledge. See if I can recognize what she is or anything else.
You gotta love it.
You think she's a ghost dog? Ghost dog!
You do not know anything about her at all.
Okay. Fair enough. Bombs away. That's not going to do anything. I'm going to hero point that, please.
All right.
That sounds better. Hey, it looks better too.
I'm tired of this shit.
I'll say, to be fair, he didn't have to hero point to get that one.
Yeah, but this is like his third or fourth nat 20 tonight.
Yeah, right?
Good Lord.
Yeah, but the first one was on my initiative. For all that did that does.
Ouch. He goes from barely injured to badly injured. That sucks. All right. Let's see if she can be enfeebled. Yeah, she can be enfeebled. Let's see. All right. What else?
I think I will end my turn there because I don't have very many of these left.
Good.
I knew you'd be excited about that.
So I want to use this ability that I've never used before.
Glimpse
You have
vulnerability.
used it before, but yeah, you've definitely used it before. But you were holding.
No, I don't think he ever has. Jax used to use it a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, I am holding my implement. It's my maul.
You glimpse a hidden vulnerability.
Wait a minute, hold on. You're holding your implement? I thought this was a family-friendly game.
It's not.
I didn't.
That's what you get for thinking.
I know, right?
And he called it a mall. I mean, come on, really? Come on, I don't. Yeah.
It wouldn't be in a family-friendly game.
I
Alright.
probably wouldn't be, no.
All right. So yes, it gets weakness 2 to your attacks. So
Okay. Now, if I can attack with the right thing.
I really like your glimpse vulnerability.
Let's see. Oh, we don't use points for attack rolls, do we?
We can, yes. You can use
Any
it in
D20.
any D20 roll. Yeah.
Any D20 roll.
That was almost a critical miss. And that's still a miss. So that is a miss.
Okay. And that's it.
All right. Eltros. That enfeebled's a real bitch, isn't it?
Hasty.
Gimbal, take that quick and. Or actually, I think I have to put it on, right?
Nope, I have it dragged to me now.
So now you got an extra attack or an extra move.
Cool.
And that is, I believe, the only thing I can. I can't recall knowledge again, right? I mean, once I failed.
Correct.
Okay. And I'm actually, hold on. Isn't that a one action? Yeah, it is. Shoot.
Bang.
That's a one action thing. It won't hit.
All right.
There's always a chance for a 20.
That is a miss.
Okay. Chances are I would have flung off all the damage anyway.
Chances are, because I wear
And you get that for 1 minute, so
green.
keep killing it.
Sounds like a plan.
Or Tim's gonna sing horribly.
All right, so it has to be a strike or it has to be
A move.
a move. So let me start with my Vitality Lash.
Bad.
And Chuck, you'll have to roll the basic fort save.
Yep, doing it now. It critically succeeded.
So it takes nothing.
Not from that.
It critically succeeded.
Yes.
28 versus a DC 22.
You're not supposed to see my dice rolls, dude.
See the dice, right?
I'll say, yeah, we didn't see the question mark, but we saw the other thing. It's all good.
Yeah, we've been seeing the results after you do it, but
What do you mean you see the results? You see the numbers, or you see whether it's
Yes, we
success or
we see the numbers after you've applied damage or whatever. We see the numbers,
failure? Oh, okay.
or
Well,
after you.
Well, you didn't see that.
Anyway,
so
go ahead. Yep.
No, it's all right. I was just curious. I was confused.
I'm not ready for the combat to end yet, so
That's fine. That
is a
perfectly
hit.
fine.
The
Which one?
first one misses. The second one hits. The
Okay.
short sword hits. The striking claw misses. It keeps changing whether you guys can see stuff or not. I don't understand what's going on. I haven't changed anything, but
Yeah, when the dice rolls, we see question marks, but then when you're ready to apply the result, we see the result.
yeah, but you would see the damage, but you shouldn't see the result of the save.
Right, and that's what we've been seeing. So unfortunately,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check other stuff.
Yep,
Well,
yep.
that's the first time I noticed that we saw the save. But
Well, congratulations.
Anyways.
You see behind the Wizard of Oz.
Ignore the man behind the
Ignore the
curtain.
man behind the curtain. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
He takes no damage because that's not vitality. All right, here we go. Let's see.
Yep, I had a pretty good feeling it was not going to come out well, but you got to try.
I figured with it. That's why I gave it to you. Yeah, I figured with the double strike, you might be able to get past all its DR if it had any.
He did all the. Oh yeah, he did because the vitality was one.
Yep.
Yeah, the vitality lash is 2 actions, and then my last 2 actions were 2 strikes.
There you go. All right, so she will continue to focus her attacks on the annoying barbarian. Let's see.
Yep. Looks like I'm probably gonna have to heal him next.
That is a hit, but he's been lucky to have been a crit. She's plus 20 on the attack roll. All right, here we go.
yeah, see on the numbers that we see, Chuck, like
We
we
just saw
see
that
the
we had-
we see the melee strike, but it says 1d20 plus question mark for a total of 29. Doesn't show us what you actually rolled.
It does show you the 29 though.
Yeah,
It shows you this is 29. Correct.
All right, I'm gonna have to take a look at that.
but it doesn't tell us how you got the 29, which is weird.
Correct. Yep.
Does it show the damage?
Yes.
No, it shows question marks for the damage, but then it
Oh.
says
Yeah.
Nuko takes 24 damage.
All right.
So-
And she will do another enfeeble to him. Let's see.
I'm gonna try my rebellious flip again
Go for it.
as a reaction. I don't do anything. It just raises my
AC by
AC
2.
by
right?
2.
But she hit by 6. So
Okay.
it would make a difference if it was a crit, for instance. You could take a crit down to a normal hit. So it's a good ability.
Would her weakness only affects damage, right?
Well, it depends if your strength.
Well,
I'm talking about the weakness I gave to her.
Yes, it affects any strength attack or anything that uses strength. Yes. So,
but it affects the damage or the attack roll, or both.
depends on if the attack roll is based on strength or not, which I don't think
Well-
it is.
Okay.
It looks like it definitely applied it on the damage,
Okay.
but I don't see it on the attack roll.
Okay.
All right, so she will steal from you, which kicks you up to enfeebled 4. And when she does that, you literally see her pull. You see her pull his shadow off, and it creates a shadow spawn. As she rips his shadow free, his shadow is no longer attached to his body, and you suddenly see another shadow enter the battle. So let me.
Well, that's not what you want.
Oh,
What you really, really want.
how do I get rid of enfeebled?
This enfeeblement goes away over a period of time.
Okay.
But yeah, you can't get rid of it during the battle unless someone has a spell that can get rid of it. But yeah, it takes an hour for each point of enfeeblement to go away.
Okay.
So it'll take a four hours for it to completely go away. All right, and then she will take her last attack on you. Fortunately for you guys, she doesn't heal from the damage she's doing. And believe me, I looked at that. All right. Ooh, he is badly injured. Let me give you all a hero point. Last hero point of the night. And that is it for her. And now the shadow gets to go. And the shadow will see who she's attacking and will also focus its
Shadow
attacks.
knows.
The shadow knows. Here we go. Now you guys can kind of see why I wanted her to stick around at least one more round. I wanted her to do her cool thing. All right, let's. That almost would have been a hit if it had rolled over to the 18. Okay, so that's one. Oh, it can steal shadow too. I think enfeebled 4 is the maximum you can be, so that's good. Okay, so it'll take a second attack.
That sounded bad.
Right?
Okay, Nuko is near death, and it will take its last attack on Nuko. And misses. Okay, that is it for the baddies. Now it's Roland.
Yeah, I'm not messing around with this thing anymore.
Were you messing around with it before? Stop playing with it.
Okay, this is going to be a 3-action force barrage.
You go, boy.
Okay, let's look and see how much damage you are doing.
11, 13.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's one more.
All right. All right, I can start applying damage. Here
Yes.
we go. Damage. Well, thank God it grays out the damage button. Let's see. Was it 6 missiles total?
Yes.
Yep, she took them all. Still near death.
And
Just like Nuko.
then the Eidolon will take an attack this time.
All right.
That doesn't have the right trait on it. That's supposed to be fire. Give me a second to fix the attack. Because this attack is supposed to have the fire trait. Not that I'm sure that it'll matter, but I'm gonna hero point this.
All right.
I'm just gonna do the reroll because of how wonky the Eidolon is.
Okay, is that your oh, you didn't do the hero oh, I guess you can't because it's the Eidolon. Okay, that is also a miss.
Okay.
It is my turn. She is targeted. Hero point.
Why, you guys are using them hero points.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they're there for.
True. Damn. That is a hit.
And the one below it will take splash also.
Right. Wow, she's still up. And she took the full 18.
Yep.
Wonder why the splash is grayed out.
I don't know.
Okay, they are destroyed. That will end the combat.
The shadow goes away.
Oh no, the shadow's still there. That's right. Let's keep going.
So the shadow takes the splash.
Okay. Oh, the shadow takes the splash.
Also, yeah.
Let's see. Let's target the shadow. We should be able to target the shadow. Yep, he took the splash.
All right, and then we'll target the shadow. My assumption is a miss.
That is a miss.
End my turn.
All right, Nuko is next.
Okay. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Ah.
Yes, you did. Liar!
No, I didn't. I swear.
Stop swearing.
That is a critical miss.
Okay, I'll use the hero point.
Right.
And so I just roll again.
Right click on your roll.
Right click on the 12.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And then select re-roll with hero point.
That's a hit, right?
That is a hit. Almost a crit. All right, 11 points. That is a miss.
Get ready, Gimboth. You're next.
Eltros.
Nice ones. Thank you. At least I got an 8 out of it. So, yeah, Nico, take 34.
Okay. Thank you.
Feeling better.
All right, let's continue to try to hit with the Vitality Lash.
Let's do the damage. Oh, it gets a save. Hold on. Let's click on it. Let's do the save.
Somebody save me.
That is a critical failure, so it'll take double damage.
Oops.
And again, it showed us what you got, what your final was.
Yeah. I'm looking, believe me. I'm looking right now.
Yep, it says he rolled a 12. Ooh, ouch.
Yeah. I'm honest most of the time. Let's see.
And we don't mind that you're not honest all the time.
Well, some players do.
It's just that when I saw the numbers, it confused me. I thought maybe it worked differently for saves.
So yeah, that's generally why you have the GM screen, so that way people can't see what you're doing.
Yep.
Yeah, I love those polls. There's some players that get really pissed, and there's even some GMs that get really pissed and say a GM should never fudge rolls. If you do, what's the point of rolling the dice? And it's like I'm one of those GMs that absolutely believes in fudging rolls, and I'm a big fan of the
I'll say,
GM screen.
yeah, I run the game.
I am a big fan
I'll say
of a
I'm.
harder fight.
I'll say it's a story that you're telling. Yeah, there's some randomness to it, and there's some things that go along with it, but your job as a GM is to make the story exciting.
And not kill, and not try not to kill everybody in the process.
Correct.
Right.
And honestly, normally I am bending the roles the other way, but I'm a firm believer that you have to.
You have to do yours too. Your guys too. Absolutely.
You have to do it both ways, otherwise it doesn't balance out. I just made some changes,
Yep,
but I don't think it's
restarted.
Yeah,
He just restarted. Yep.
Well, this was probably going to be our last battle anyway. It's 8:45. You guys will at least get to explore as soon as it loads back up. I think I used to have a module called Hide Rolls, and I didn't think it did anything, so I turned it off.
Even though I'm not a spellcaster, I'm all for resting if you guys are ready to rest. Because then I can do my crafting again in the morning and get my ghost charge bombs back.
But I've actually had players before tell me, I don't trust you anymore. I don't know. How will I ever know when you're, and I'm like, you're not supposed to know. That's the whole point. That's why there's a GM screen. You have to believe that 90% or more of the time I'm not fudging rolls at all. But there are times. I had a fight the other day. I mean, there was a fight where everyone in the party was dying. I would be lying if I said I didn't fudge 1 or 2 rolls in that fight.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm a relatively new GM, and I fudge rolls sometimes. Yeah, again, it's normally in your favor, but there could be a time where you guys walk in and you fight something, and it's like, okay, you rolled 3 straight critical hits. Yeah, that third one, that wasn't a critical hit. In fact, that was a miss.
You guys are rolling really good on your hits tonight, but I really wanted to be able to create a shadow spawn, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
there was a very good chance he was going to die before he got to do it, and I was like, no, I want him. I'm going to give him 1 freebie so he sticks around long enough, because I want them to kind of their sphincters to clench just a little bit when he grabs David's shadow and literally pulls it away, and suddenly there's another shadow there. God, it's not. I'm having trouble loading.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, we're having the same.
We are too. Yep.
Yep. Mine just finished loading. Yeah. We should also rest to help him get rid of his evil core.
When you kill the shadow, your shadow does reattach to you, but it's very tenuous.
But for some reason, it's facing towards the light now.
Yes. I'm probably going to have to clear my RAM buffer. I bet you that's what I'm going to.
It's taking a while to load. No, it's
yeah,
not.
I just got in.
I was going to say, I'm in.
No, mine keeps giving me the thing. So I'm going to go to clear browsing data.
Of course, the shadow says near death.
There we go.
Near death.
As soon as I cleared the browsing data, it's now actually in the load. So I sure hope they fix this thing soon. I will be adding the hide rolls module back, though. I have a feeling. Ooh, access and authorize. Please enter your API key. Oh, that's because I cleared my RAM buffer, I bet.
Yep.
So
now it doesn't remember it.
Let me log out and log back in.
It's like, who are you? Who are you to believe you can be here with me? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Selecting the highest roll thing is really annoying. All right, there we go. Okay.
It has never made me do that.
Okay, so we can now end the encounter, I believe.
The shadow was still showing as near death, but I'm not showing it as death.
Okay, hold on.
I mean, that said, I still have the other half of my turn still to go.
Not dead yet.
Hold on. All my shit's fucked up.
Curiosity question.
Yes.
With Gimboff hasted, is a spell considered a strike?
Typically not.
No, okay. So he couldn't cast 2 spells instead of casting
no, it would have to be a strike or a move, right?
Okay.
Which is why I've been.
If it was a melee strike, or I mean, if it was a spell strike, or
right.
It's why I've been doing the vitality strike first, and then coming back to do the couple of attacks,
Slash. Yeah.
which I don't
No,
think
I
double.
get
I don't
it.
think I can
I-
actually do double
Right.
slash.
And
Nope,
I mean,
can't.
unless somebody really disagrees with it, I mean, I suppose you could say, well, it does do a attack. Well, if it's something that you attack roll with, maybe the DM would do, say, yeah, it's 2 strikes
Well, yeah,
because you're
that's
using
why I was asking.
right, but he's not using a strike on that.
Oh, that's not an attack spell. Oh
No,
no,
it's a fort save.
Yeah, fort save.
Is
Okay.
it
Right,
still
so-
boss turn? Whose turn is it?
Yes.
It is still my turn.
All right.
I'm rolling the 2 attacks now.
Gumball's turn.
Oh, we got a crit and we got a hit. So the claw hit and the short sword crit. So actually, your shadow is not reattached yet. Not until this thing dies here.
I'm beating up your shadow.
Okay, there. Now the encounter ends.
See, Gimboth, I told you you could beat Nico. You never thought you could beat Nuko, but I knew you can.
And you all got 80 XP out of that because
Nice.
it was elite. So see, elite's good for you
40,
guys, too.
42% on the way.
Elite.
to 7th.
How do
Whoa.
you guys feel about shutting the portcullis and the doors and resting in here?
There are way too many doors out of here that we have not explored for me to feel comfortable being in this room and just resting for the night.
No,
We could retreat back to the room with the prison cells.
right here. No, that's
Um,
past the
Up here.
blades. Never mind.
Up here. Oh, way up there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, all the way up to the north. Because we know there's only one way in there. We've
I mean,
cleared
even
out
if we
the
went
cells.
Here or here, I would be safer because we only got one door in, one door out. Right.
Do you
Yeah, I
mind
mean-
moving us, Chucky?
Where are you going? You got to tell me. where
We're
you're
going all the way to the north, up to where the
North.
prison cells were.
Far northwest.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, just let me gather you all up.
Yeah, I mean, you figure there's 4 doors out of here that we haven't been through, 2 that we came through with the portcullis. It just, it
It's a-
feels
it's a-
slightly
yeah.
unsafe.
And I'm readjusting my alchemy stuff so I can
There you guys
Read it.
go.
create a few more of the ghost charges.
Okay, so you guys,
And Gimboth, you can remove the haste.
Haste.
it will take 4 hours. For
I
the
ran up here
enfeebled.
really fast.
The enfeebled will drop by 1 every hour.
And are we going to rest for the night? If we are, that's fine. I will use all of my spells.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't rest at the start of the game today after our last fight and stuff, so it probably is a good time at this point to take a minute.
Nico, take that. Nuko, sorry. Holy shit, 43?
Is enfeebled a condition that you can treat?
I can.
Yeah.
Depends on the spell.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
we're-
No, it's not a spell. It's treat condition. Part of the first aid thing that I have.
Well, look at the skill. It'll
Well,
tell you.
Oh.
That's what I'm doing. It says you treat an adjacent creature in an attempt to reduce the clumsy, enfeebled, or sickened condition.
Well, there you go.
Nuko, take that 43.
All right. Well, I'm full.
I mean, will he?
And I'm out of the third level spells. We're good.
Will he lose the full enfeebled 4 by resting for the night?
Yes.
Yes.
Because it
Oh,
goes down
so-
by
so
1
we'll
per
do that.
hour.
But it's good to know for the future that I can treat that.
Is
Right,
it
but that's,
spend anything?
That's
So 2
treat
actions.
wounds.
No,
treat
treat
wounds?
condition.
Oh, that's something you got then.
Yeah, treat condition was part of my doctor's thing.
Gotcha.
I can't believe she did not crit once. Damn.
Can't.
Yeah, with a plus 20.
No shit, right?
Oh,
Hell.
I can do it, but it only reduces it by 1 on a success, 2 on a crit success. But still, I'd rather you be enfeebled 2 while we're fighting something else than enfeebled 4.
Yeah,
Right.
but we're going to be resting a long rest, so
Yeah. No, I was just looking things up for future.
how long does it take?
2 actions.
Oh,
It is
okay.
a 2 action.
Wow, that's quick. Okay.
Now
Oops,
I can only treat 1 condition at a time. So if you're enfeebled and clumsy, I can only treat one or the other. But
Yeah.
I mean, what if that's a pre-existing, always have had that condition? I mean, I'm pretty much always enfeebled and clumsy.
Oh, yeah.
I can treat it as long as it's not from an artifact or effect above 20th level.
I think I see the problem. Probably would help if I didn't have public roles selected.
Yeah, that might make a difference.
Let's see if you see these now. Let's see.
So we've got the question marks.
Question mark.
GM privately rolled some dice.
There you go. I don't know when it got switched over because I always keep it on hide rolls, but apparently it's
probably one of the updates somewhere along the way.
Probably reset it. God damn it, that's annoying. Okay, but anyway, at least now we know.
All right, I'm going to use 2 hero points to make sure everybody's up at full hit points. Yep, they are. So, okay.
All right, so you guys gonna rest?
We are going to rest.
Well, we're gonna try to.
Okay, somebody roll a d6.
I will.
Excellent. So let's do this.
I just rolled off of the 1. I was hoping for the 1.
I know you were.
Get us halfway there to level 7. And we like level 7 because we get 4th level spells.
Speak for yourself. I get 6th level spells.
Sick level?
All right, so
Yeah,
do long rest.
6th level spells.
Long rest. Everyone do long rest. You pull it off with no problems.
And then we go to
Gimboth awakens well rested.
Then we go over here to crafting.
Yep, I only get 6 instead of 12 because we're not in nature.
Listen, stone is nature. Where do you think stone comes from?
Now I have a lot more of the ghost charges.
Good, and with what we've been fighting recently, that's a good thing to have.
Yeah, that's why last time I went to town I bought the recipe, but I was like, I don't know when to use them. And then we got to this level and we're like, oh, we're fighting ghosts all the time.
Everything is undead down here.
I should probably prepare more than 4 a day.
Yeah, which is why, like, I looked at it and I was like, oh, you know what? Can I look at this thing and does it look somewhat ghostly? I'm just going right to Vitality Lash at this point.
I don't think they've got the remastered Alchemist in here yet. I haven't figured it out. Remastered Alchemist. Alright, so now what?
Well,
9 o'clock. Should we call it here, or we want to keep going?
Well, I figured you'd at least want to go back and explore.
Oh yeah, we can end in that room.
Yeah, so I'll teleport you guys back down there. Let's see, I think it's right here.
Anybody know how to split a stack of items?
It's Shift, Control, or Alt. I don't remember which one.
God dang it. Let's refresh one more time.
I thought. No, maybe not.
And just fucking reload and don't give me the shit.
I don't know, because it's moving all 12. I can't split the stack. I don't need 12 equipped at one time.
Yay, it actually reloaded. Alright.
There we go, I got it. Once I showed it being one-handed, it split one of them out to one-handed. So.
And let's teleport you guys. Let's try teleporting again. Let's see.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a little wonky.
I'm gonna rest again. I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
I don't want to do any more anti-plagues and antidotes.
All right.
No, it's giving me no eligible crafting entry was found when I'm trying to do a ghost charge lesser. And I have this. I have the. I wonder if I can't because I'm using different alchemy stuff than what a normal alchemist does.
It's possible.
Okay. Well, I'll mess with it this weekend or something like that.
The real question is, of this group, who is pro and who is anti?
Oh, did I ever? Yeah, I gave you guys the description.
Yeah, in the Crastinator crowd, who is pro and who is anti?
I'm pro.
I've never had somebody tell me that they were an anti-Crastinator.
I'm anti-chaos, damn it.
They're like, I do things right away.
All right.
No.
So what are you going to do?
Well, let's start checking doors here. So I'm going to check out this door up here at the top.
I do like the question mark dice.
I do too.
Rather than hearing it roll and not seeing it.
Having the Eidolon check the door at the south.
All right. Okay, so the Eidolon finds no traps. He hears nothing, and the door does not appear to be locked. Same thing with Gimboth. No noise. Does not appear to be trapped. It does not appear to be locked.
Look at Nuko go.
I got a 29.
Of course, it should have been private.
Nuko hears nothing. It does not appear to be locked, and it does not appear to be trapped.
I opens the
Everybody,
door.
open them all at once.
Let's see if they want.
I'll say I opened my door.
This is a guard station. It has empty weapon racks, but it appears it was looted centuries ago.
Okay, I will come up and I'm just going to go ahead and open this door to my right.
All right, this appears to be a room this appears to be an archer station. You do notice the northern archer station has a lever that appears to raise and lower the portcullis.
Oh, nice.
You guys were having such trouble with. It is also a looted room, though.
Very good.
And
I will come back to the main room then.
Yeah, I'll put a search, and if you want to search any of these rooms, there's a search box.
Okay. Yes, I would have done so while I was in there.
Nope, it did not roll it blind.
You got to switch it to blind.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that when he puts it in the chat.
Well, that's
I know.
Okay. At least I'm not the only one. Let's see. Gimboth, you find no secret doors in there.
Okay.
Ultros finds no secret doors either. And if you need me to pop it in there, just let me know.
All right. Let's go ahead and go and look at the other room. Boop.
It seems to be a mirror image of the room to the north.
But no lever.
This room does not have a lever. And that's the only difference between the two rooms.
Yep, but I will go ahead and...
See. You're searching.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll check out the room once again.
Okay, Gimboth in the one room. be able to. Hold on, let's see.
He finds a Nuko.
Okay, let's do that.
A Nuko.
Hold on, I'm moving something into this room. In that room, you find basically stashed behind a dusty weapons rack, you find 2 unusual objects.
I will
Appears
take
to
them.
be like a hollow proboscis or something. You'll have to try to identify them later. And let's see. In the other room, when you were searching, you found a secret door. You find a secret door in the west wall that opens by manipulating a hook in the room's weapon rack.
All right, I will play with the hooker.
Will you?
Guys, I found a secret door.
What?
And let's see. Now we are.
I was feeling up this hook, and a door opened.
So let's see. Hold on. We can go a little further if you guys want. The door does not appear to be locked, trapped, and you don't hear anything behind it.
All you, Kimbo.
I will open the door and move on in. Hey, look, a door.
A passage going south, which leads to a door.
And I will assume that because that door wasn't locked or trapped, that this one isn't going to be. So I'm just going to open it. Because that's always been my assumption.
All right.
In this room, you find a bed. In the bed...
Dust and neglect cover this chamber's narrow bed, warped wooden wardrobe, and large footlocker.
Aren't you glad I could share that with you?
I'd like to take a look in the warped wardrobe and the large footlocker to see if there is anything within them.
All right, let's see.
And I gave
Mimic!
you a seek for the room.
Mimic!
You gave me what?
A seek for the room. Searching the room.
Okay. You don't find anything beyond what I just described.
Okay.
Okay, and all right. So are you going
to hell?
Like I said, I wanted to, just look in the wardrobe and the footlocker to see if there was anything in them.
Okay, so you do open the footlocker?
Yes.
As I cast it, detect magic.
There it is.
I found a thingy.
At least one object in there glows magical.
All right.
You say glowing?
I would like to try to identify them.
As you can see, there's some unusual headwear, an unusual object which appears to be a book, and there is, well, this item's not magical. There's the post skill check. I see. It's a pouch of tiny emeralds worth 25 gold pieces.
So you see where you can hit like the question mark and it'll just post it up?
Yes.
Isn't that nice? And if somebody succeeds with it, I think you can just go in and click that they succeeded and it demystifies it.
So there's the checks for the unusual headwear.
You want those blind, right?
Yes, always.
Yep.
Okay, Shushni, your Arcana check is successful. See you later, Sarah. Bye.
Bye, Sarah.
Disguise.
It is a greater hat of disguise. Cast a second level. You can do it any number of times a day. You have to use 2 actions. It casts a second level illusionary disguise on you. While setting up the disguise, you can magically alter the hat.
Nice.
The other object, let's see, doesn't appear to have any skill checks. It is a book, but you can tell it's an extremely fragile book.
Okay.
So you would need to, when you open it, you would have to make a successful thievery check, or potentially damage some of the contents. Oh, look.
I was going to go roll one, and I was like, wait, let me let him roll first.
I think that works.
On a failure, you lose a page. On a critical failure, the entire book is destroyed. However, you opened it up. It is Sierra's Poison Codex. This book contains the formulas for hunting spider venom, giant scorpion venom, giant wasp venom, and Malace root paste.
Nice. Troy, would you like that, or you want me to take it?
I got that book, right? So I could put it in the. Remember, I sold your book. I mean, I acquired your book.
Yeah.
Basic crafter's book.
When my other guy died.
Right. So I have it, but there's a lot of stuff I can't make because I'm using.
Well,
nature
Barbette,
as
at the
crafty
moment,
Right.
it's in a secret room that we had to find to get in here. So we haven't had to fight anything in here. We found the Hat of Disguise, the Poison Codex, and a pouch of tiny emeralds.
Venom, and a root.
And hello, Barbette. How
like
are
Oh,
you
there it
this
is.
evening?
It's the Poison Codex. Yeah, I'll take that.
Now, here's the question: with as fragile as it is, can we
repair it?
I was thinking, can we just scribe it down somewhere else?
Well, that's what he's saying. He'll transfer that into my old book.
Into my basic crafter's book. Absolutely.
Well, it specifically says
yes,
on this item,
treasure room, basically,
that you don't have to make the check again. It says on a critical, consulting the book thereafter does not risk further disintegration unless the handler is intentionally careless.
Nope.
So the book
Yeah.
is safe.
Okay.
But if you want, you can certainly copy it down into another book. And we're going to end the game there before you go any further. There is another door to the south, though if you look at the map, you can probably figure out where it probably goes. Based on the shape of the map, you can see that you're probably about as far to the west as you can go. So there's really, and you're almost at the bottom of the map. So it probably is going to lead to the arena. So you really only have the one other door or the one area up here that you haven't explored yet. And then you're basically done with this level.
We have some more doors.
5.
Oh,
halfway
yeah.
done. You are halfway done with the adventure. So
we've still yet to find the between floors
the
teleporter.
kids went back to school already.
Correct.
Well, that's true. So there.
My kids don't go back to school for, dear God,
found yet, and I know where it is.
Almost a month. I think they go back at the end of this month.
Have to go through the weird
Jeepers.
Point too.
No, it's not a secret door. It's just a door that you have not gone through yet. It was a door. It was in a room with like 4 doors. It looks like you went through 3 of the 4 doors, and you never went through the 4th door.
Right.
And the 4th door leads to the teleporter. So you're going to have to explore the level further at a later time. But funny thing is, we're about halfway through the campaign. Once we finish the campaign, we'll have to decide.
I mean, really, that's not too bad though. I mean, I prefer
20th level adventure,
more longer vacations than one really long one and many short ones. So that's not so bad.
But anyway.
So Chuck, discussion point.
Yes.
Would you like to run the Starfinder test campaign in lieu of one of the Abomination vaults? Or do you want to do it on an off night?
We'll run it by the group. I mean, the only person it really affects, well, depends. Troy has said he might be interested. So Troy may or may not be in the group, but I'm not inviting anyone else. I need to let people know. I'm probably going to put in there that the play test is full, but Troy, you do have if you want to bring in a 5th character, you can.
Right, but then it would affect Tim because he would be playing 3 out of 4 weeks then.
Yeah, which is fine by me if that's the case.
We might do that just temporarily.
I mean, just what you saw from here.
Until the other modules.
Really, this is we picked up this, and I have some other unusual things that I found, but I have not identified them yet.
One shots. They're like a 2-hour adventure. Those are the games.
I have a couple of unusual objects here that I'll try to identify a little bit later.
Oh, I forget what it's called, but it's when you. Yeah, it's like Pathfinder Society, but there's
so the Venom book.
It's what they call organized play, where you go into a game shop and say, "Hey,
view it anymore."
Those scenarios only
it had 4.
So I've got 2.
It had 4 different
and then the
like poison spells in it.
They are going to release
that our alchemist is taking
at some point. That's what my $45 got me. And they're going to give me a module for 10th level characters, but that doesn't come out till October. So we will have 2 modules, 4 Starfinder scenarios, and that's it. That's all that the plays test will consist of.
Right.
So that's probably going to be, each module is probably going to be about 4 or 5.
You paid way more attention to it than I did.
One gaming session. So that
this was a good hidden room to have found for us.
If we only do it once a month, that's a year, right? So we'll probably need to do it in a more compressed time than that. I think the playtest only runs till December.
Okay.
And then it's over. You have to have it done by December 31st. So obviously once a month won't be enough.
Right.
We'll probably have to play a couple of games a month. So we can talk about it. It's something to talk about, but let's not make the decision tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just put it out there that if you guys needed one of the Wednesdays for Abomination Vaults to do so, I'm okay with that. It's not going to bother me if I have to miss out on a game a month. Perfectly fine. If you needed that in order to get in all the games that you need to get in.
Well, and eventually, once Starfinder comes out, we may go to a 4-month schedule, a 4-game-a-month schedule, and then this game would drop down to once a month because there would be a 4th rolling campaign.
Yep.
But we're not there yet. So let's consider it for now. But by the way, I do have everyone's character set up except for Troy, because Troy has not said, I haven't sent him an invitation yet. But everyone else, your characters are now linked to your user name. So you all should be able to log in. I noticed some of you have already started working on your characters. So I guess it does allow you to access the compendium with the new feats and everything, right?
Mm-hmm. So in the Starfinder thing, we've got a token we can double click on and get the character sheet.
Yep.
Okay.
Now it's going to look just like a Pathfinder character sheet.
Well, just remember, Barb, you can always go back and catch the replay on either Twitch or YouTube if you wanted to go back and kind of watch through the whole thing.
The only difference is I have the Starfinder.
All up to you, of course.
There's only 2 additional skills. The skills are exactly the same as Pathfinder, except there's computers and there's piloting. They got rid of the engineering skill.
Yeah.
I guess you use thievery instead now. But that's the only difference. But you have to use different compendiums. So like you'll find the ancestries.
I like it when you participate as well, including everybody.
In a different
I have my Tuesday streams that I can't really interact with anybody. All the rest of them, I'm so much happier when I have people chatting and I can interact with people. I'm right there with you, my friend.
Yeah, and I don't think it's supposed to. I think it's...
I was saying, and while they're chatting in the background, I am going to be ending the stream here momentarily. But I did want to remind everybody that I leave at 7 a.m. tomorrow. I start driving down to Florida, so wish me luck to get through the hurricanes that are coming up the East Coast right now.
So
That would be about
and
right.
that sounds
15
about
gold to
right.
start. Yeah.
Yeah, and you start.
and I'll
on
be
the
heading.
15th, correct?
We board the cruise
So,
ship on
yeah,
Saturday.
correct.
We'll be out and cruising for a week. We get back the following Friday
Great game,
on from the
It
cruise,
was a good game.
We're
and
progressing through it,
then after
and I'm glad I figured out my boneheaded mistake.
and then after the cruise. So we're driving from New England down to Florida. We're going to be jumping onto a Royal Caribbean cruise ship. And hold on, we'll put this up here for a second. Oh, this isn't even going to work. My camera's not even set up at the moment. Yeah, right after the hurricane. That is about right. So I will be driving down there. Like I said, we leave on Saturday. We get back the following Friday. And then I will be we are not just starting. I am out, yes. And oh good. I love it when the end credits aren't even doing anything. Here, let's put up this screen. So yeah, so we'll be going on the cruise ship, and we get back the following Friday. Then we're going to take a couple of days to drive back home. So I have no Stompy Mech night tomorrow night, as I would normally have. I won't have my Saturday streams that I normally have. Story time next week, Pathfinder next week, and Stompy Mech night next week are all not going to happen as we're doing our driving. My wife and I are going on the cruise to celebrate our 20th anniversary. Oh, well, thanks, Barb. To celebrate our 20th anniversary, we'll be going out there to do that. We're bringing the kids and everybody with us. And so I will be back when I'm able to do so. I hope you guys all have a wonderful week while I am away. I will see you guys all again really soon.